You can call it lean marketing or you can call it agile marketing. They are the same thing. The core concept behind it is the continuous development of content and small campaigns and the constant tweaking of their components. In printed copy or radio or TV, once you launch a campaign, you can't really make changes anymore, can you? And the tools and the platforms we have today allow us to create content and campaigns inexpensively and to change them as many times as we think it's necessary, right? So we don't really need to plan that much in advance anymore. A good practice today is to plan something, build it, launch it, measure its effectiveness, analyzing data from that you gather, and then plan changes, make the changes and repeat the cycle. So build, measure, learn, and deploy, analyze, and plan. This is what is known as a lean cycle, and this is the full lean cycle. This way on marketing, build fast, measure the impact, and learn from it, and repeat, might sound really empowering and cool, but you have to resist the temptation of overdoing it. In fact, once there were basically three mediums one could use for marketing. Again, print, radio, and TV. And the life of a marketer was pretty simple. Today, we have so many options for marketing that marketers lose their sleep trying to figure out which channel is the best for maximizing their return on investment. Now, chances are that with Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, yada, 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 you are spreading yourself too thin. So, how do you avoid that? A good question, I'm glad you asked. You should be familiar with Pareto's principle, which says that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts, also known as the 80-20 rule. On top of that, keep in mind that the main function of marketing is to bring people to your landing pages and to drive them to engage with your brand, possibly leaving you an email, right? So if you plan your marketing with the 80-20 rule in mind, which is the platform that could easily drive 80% of the traffic to your website and to your landing pages? Well, to me, the answer is obvious. For most industries, social media platforms are good for building social proof, not for marketing. You see that? Think of building a steady stream of traffic with just social media. It can be very, very hard. I've never seen that. I still have to see a company who drives thousands of page views to their landing pages through organic social media, while I have seen many times doing this with good content hosted on niche websites. Okay? Using the lean process, you can easily figure out which content works for your website, which content is bringing more traffic, which leads to more time on page, which generates more leads or conversions. So you get the idea, you make your content and then you improve it. This very video is an example of lean marketing, and it is the result of interpreting data coming from my YouTube analytics. In the next video, I will give you details of how I analyze those data and what led to the creation of this video about lean marketing and niche websites. Data also tell me that 80%, actually 86% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. Then there is an 86% chance that you haven't subscribed yet. Am I right? Okay. I love data. We were saying all social media channels should have the main purpose of creating social proof, showing to newcomers that there is a bunch of people already who trust your brand. Nobody wants to be the first one. And this is the main purpose of my YouTube channels. Yeah, I have many channels. They're all for social proof. What drives really visitors to my websites is the written content, and it is there that I make experiments. The beauty of using a niche websites to make content marketing experiments is that once you publish the content, it will be bringing traffic forever. And you can improve it over and over again until it works really well. That is the essence of lean approach: continuous development and continuous improvements. So if you have a niche website, great, you are doing great, you are on the right track. Keep writing, publishing, and tweaking. If you are a marketer working, for example, in a corporate environment, I'd suggest you to think out of the box. Don't just do what they tell you to do. Forget the branded website of your company, like mycompany.com. Pick a topic that relates with your company's core business. Choose a URL that clearly relates to that topic and start a niche website creating unique content that answers the questions of your clients. Your employer will thank you for that because you're gonna get tons of traffic. This is the best marketing investment one can do. And if you are your own boss, by all means do it. Set up your niche website and start building up your traffic. Because once you are done with that, you are the only owner of that content, and the traffic you're gonna get is truly qualified and free.